Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the reading of the chapter The Deep Water, which I told you is an autobiography of William Douglas. How he had got the aversion from water and how he overcame it. It had happened when I was 10 or 11 years old. I had decided to learn the swimming where there was a pool at the YMCA in Yakima that offered exactly the opportunity. I got the chance at YMCA pool in Yakima to learn swimming. The Yakima River was treacherous. It was very tricky. Mother continually warned against it because it is very tricky, very dangerous, and kept fresh in my mind. She started giving me the reminders about the details of each drowning, each casualties in the river. But the YMCA pool was safe as it was 2 or 3 feet deep at the shallow end. The corner it was just 2 and 3 feet deep, and while it was 9 feet at the other. When you move ahead after 2 3 feet, it started gradually coming deeper and deeper. The drop was gradual. There was a possibility to drown. I got a pair of water wing and went to the pool. I hated to walk naked because when you start learning the swimming, what you had to wear a swimming costume, so that shows your body also. Since he was very lean and thin, very weak he was, so he hated to wear that costume, but still he subdued his pride and wore it. From the beginning, however, I had an aversion in the water when I was in it. Wherever I went in the water, I had an aversion. I hate the water. This started when I was 3 or 4 years of old, and the father took me to the beach in California. When I went to California beach with my father, I and he was standing there in the surf. I hung on to my father, yet the waves knocked me, pushed me down, and swept over me and passed over me. I was buried in the water. I thought I died. My breath was gone. I was not able to breathe. I was frightened. Father laughed, but there was terror in my heart. Father was laughing because he knew that these are the waves. They will just come and go away, go back to the sea. But I was afraid, and there was terror in my heart at the overpowering force of the waves. That waves are very powerful. It can drown anybody. My introduction to the YMC pool, swimming pool, revived. That I got back the memories, that unpleasant memories, and stayed childish fear. What was there in my mind when I was 3 or 4 years? When I went to the YMCA pool at the age of 10 or 11, the memories were fresh again. But in a little while, I gathered the confidence. I thought, oh, it doesn't matter. I was 3 or 4 years old. Now I am 10 or 11. I paddled with my water wing, watching the other boys and trying to learn by aping. Aping is called by copying. Monkeys used to ape, so by copying them, I tried to learn how to swim. I did 2 or 3 times on different days and was just beginning to feel ease. Ease means I was just trying to feel relaxed. That I can learn now, I can be there in the water now, there is no danger. When the misadvent happened, I was just started feeling relaxed, but mishappening took place. I went to the pool when no one was there. One day when I went there was nobody. Maybe I went there very earlier, so the water was quiet, the water was still, and the tiled bottom was white and clean as the bathtub. It was silent water, everything was transparent, even the bathtub which you used to see in our bathtub, the swimming pool was appearing like that. I was timid, I was very weak, I was very afraid about going in alone, so I sat on the side of the pool and wait for the others. I was waiting for the others to come, only then we'll start. I had not been there long. It was not so much time when I was sitting there. A big browser, a big boy, a muscular man, a young man came there, probably 18 years of age. He had black hair on his chest. He was the mature one. He was a beautiful physical specimen. He was the copy of a human being proper, with legs and arms that showed rippling muscles. He was having muscular body, and he yelled, he shouted, "Hey skinny!" He just taunted me. "Hey weak person, how would you like to be dog? If I just pick you and throw you in the water, how would you like that?" When that he picked me, and immediately he picked me up and tossed me. just like a doll, a puppet, he tossed me into the deep water. I landed in a sitting position. Just imagine, you are to imagine now the scene when he was going down. He was just in a sitting position. I swallowed water and went at once to the bottom. I was frightened, but not yet frightened. I was frightened doesn't mean I was not able to think. My brain was working, my mind was working. I was frightened, but not yet frightened out of my wits. On the way down, when my body was going down, I planned. Just remember from here, this is the strategy that was used by Douglas. Strategy way down when my feet hit the bottom. When I'll go down, my feet will touch the bottom. I would make a big jump. I will try to come upward, come to the surface, and be flat on it, and then pedal to the edge of the pool. This was the strategy, this was the plan. So he started doing like this. It seemed a long way down. This 9 feet was more than 90 because I was afraid. There was terror in my mind. It became, when I touched the bottom, my lungs were ready to burst. There was water inside my lungs. I was not able to breathe properly. I felt as if the lungs will burst. But when my feet hit the bottom, I summoned all my strength. All the power which was I having with me, I gathered that and made a big jump and tried to come upward. But when my feet hit the bottom, I summoned all my strength. I had made what I thought was a great spring, like a cock. Upward, I imagined I would bob to the surface like a cock. I was planning, I was thinking that I am putting so much force, I will come to the surface like a cock. Instead, I came up slowly. But because the body was becoming heavy due to water, I was coming up very slow, very slow. I opened my eyes, I saw nothing. When you were in a swimming pool, you are in a swimming pool, what would you see? When you will open your eyes, there was water everywhere. I was just seeing water everywhere. I couldn't find anything else. Water that had a dirty yellow tinge. You must have seen the water in the swimming pool. It has yellowish color due to some chemical used in it. I grew panicky. I was suffering. I reached up to the, as if I grab a rope. I was trying to grab a rope, something, and my hand clutches only at the water. When I was trying to hold on something for a support, I was getting only water. How can I hold the water? I was suffocating because of so much water inside my nose, my mouth, my body. I tried to yell. I was trying to shout, but no sound came out from my mouth. Then my eyes and nose came out of the water, but not my mouth. I saw that I was coming out of the water, but it was just nose and eyes. My mouth was still underwater. I fell at the surface of the water. I just let down, swallowed, and choked. Again, when I opened my mouth, again I got the water. I choked. I was not able to breathe. I was not able to speak out. I tried to bring my legs up. I was trying to hold on my body, but they hung as dead weights because as if they have got paralyzed and raised in water. A great force was pulling me under. It was the second time that Douglas was going down in the water. I screamed, I shouted and cried, but only the water heard me. Nobody was there to hear my voice. I had started on the long journey back to the bottom of the pool. It was the second time I was again going down, down, down. We will continue the next paragraph in the next video.